All right, let's talk about something that's totally changing the game in the business world, business intelligence. We're going to dive into how it takes this confusing sea of data we all have and turns it into smarter, faster decisions.
I mean, you know the feeling, right? You're just drowning in spreadsheets, reports, sales figures, customer comments. It just keeps coming. It's like this giant ocean of information. But just because you have all that data doesn't mean you actually get what it's trying to tell you. And that right there, that's the exact problem business intelligence was born to solve.
Okay, so how do we actually find those little gems of insight in that giant data ocean? Well, the answer is business intelligence. Let's really get into what that term, and you'll hear it called a BI all the time, really means. So at its heart, BI is all about using technology. It's a process that grabs all that raw, kind of messy data, puts it through some serious analysis, and then presents it in a way that's, well, actually useful. And that's the key word here, actionable. We're not just making pretty charts for a presentation. This is about getting info that helps you make a real difference, a real impact. You know, a really simple way to think about it is this. Imagine your business is on a road trip. Your destination, maybe it's higher profits, maybe it's happier customers. BI is basically your GPS. It shows you the best way to get there, gives you a heads up about traffic jams or roadblocks ahead, and even suggests a better route based on what's happening right now. It's literally your guide to getting where you want to go. Okay, so let's get to the good stuff, the power of BI, because this is where things get really, really interesting. This isn't just about making your reports look nicer. No way. We're talking about a complete shift in how you see your own company and the entire market you're playing in. So, what does this power actually get you? Well, for starters, it lets you spot market trends way before your competitors do. It helps you make your whole operation run smoother, way more efficiently. And this is the big one. It helps you dig up those deep insights that give you a real lasting edge over everyone else. So if there's one thing to remember, it's this. All your data, it's telling a story. It's a story about what you're doing right, where you're struggling, and where your next big opportunity is hiding. And business intelligence, that's just the translator. It takes that complicated language of numbers and turns it into a clear, simple story you can build a strategy around. All right, so we get what BI is and why it's such a big deal, but how does it actually, work? Let's pull back the curtain and see how we go from a boring spreadsheet full of numbers to an actual winning strategy. It's not magic. The whole thing really comes down to a few key stages that all work together. Think of it like a structured assembly line for information where raw data goes in one end and real wisdom comes out the other. It's not a one and done thing either. It's a constant flow. So here's that flow broken down into 4 main steps. First step, you've got to gather the data, right? You pull it in from all over the place. Then comes step 2, you process it. This is the cleanup job, organizing it, making sure it's ready to go. Step 3 is where the fun begins, the analysis. You're looking for patterns, making charts, and visualizing everything. And it all leads to step 4, the big payoff, generating insight. This is where you connect all the dots and figure out, okay, what do we do with this information? Now, obviously, you're not doing all this with a pencil and paper. There are some incredibly powerful software tools out there built for this exact job. So let's meet a couple of the heavy hitters, Power BI and Tableau. So in one corner, you've got Power BI from Microsoft, which is an absolute beast when it comes to data visualization. And in the other corner, you have Tableau, another amazing tool that's known for handling that whole process we just talked about, from the number crunching all the way to the final analysis. Yeah, they have their differences, but at the end of the day, they're both trying to do the same thing, help you really see and understand what your data is telling you. Okay, so we've talked about what BI is, why it's so powerful, we've even met the tools, but let's bring it all back down to earth. Why should you care about any of this? How does this whole abstract idea actually affect your career? Look, here's the bottom line. We live in a world that's just swimming in data. And in that world, the ability to cut through all the noise, find the one thing that actually matters, and explain it clearly, well, that's not just a skill anymore. That's a superpower. And learning business intelligence, that's how you get it. So, as we wrap this up, I want to leave you with a question. The data is out there. The tools to understand it are at your fingertips. The real challenge isn't if you can look at your data anymore. The real question is, what are you going to ask it? What incredible stories are just sitting there waiting for you to find them?